Hello, welcome. All right, I am going to get started right away. I am filming this on November 11th, so the 11/11 portal. It is also my birthday, but this will be shown on November 12th. So, interesting thing, I tried to just relax today. The weather is shitty, so really, what was I going to do? Not go for a walk, that's for sure. So I tried to kind of to do nothing and relax, but man, I felt like I was wasting so much time and I was just doing nothing. And now at this time, I'm like, I just feel like I wasted the day. And isn't that funny? Because I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes we find it when we just fully try and allow ourselves to completely relax, we feel like we've wasted time. So I'm really noticing about that with myself. And yeah, very interesting, right? Okay. So let's get to the reading today. I did a lot of card readings for myself this morning and the year ahead for me. And I also got the sun card. And when I went to pull for you guys, I got the sun card again. So I was like, oh, this is so perfect. What a beautiful card. It is such an amazing, bright, light, beautiful, positive message card. Let's read what it says. There's always a message for you. Remember that. There always is. Even if you're going through a hard time, your message could be the sun will come out tomorrow, right? One of those things where it's like, right? This too shall pass. So the little affirmation is, in wholeness, I shine like the sun and I am happy. And happiness is a choice, although, man, I used to hate when people told me that. I really, really did. It is a choice, but it is, it doesn't mean we always have to be happy. And I want people to know that too. Sometimes you need to also respect when you are going through a time that is more of hard or that very emotional, or let's say someone close to you passes away or your dog like mine did recently, right? It's okay to have those emotional moments because that is part of being human. So happiness is an emotion too. And yes, again, it's a state of being that you can choose and you don't want it to be determined by an outward circumstance, but an outward circumstances can also make you happy. And don't feel guilty about that, right? Like when the sun's shining bright and it's a warm summer day, I am instantly happy, right? Instantly happy. That makes me truly happy, right? So let's just go with it, right? But also know when there are days like today, when the weather wasn't that good and dark and gray here, I don't want to let that determine and take away my happiness, right? It's kind of about also finding that within you, finding something to be happy for and grateful for, and knowing that again, the sun will come out tomorrow. Well, probably not here, but it will come back. The sun is always there, right? So this card really stands for abundance, success, creativity, positivity, love, manifesting your dreams, inner beauty. It's all of those things. It's such a happy, beautiful card. And so when I got it today too, it was just like so happy. I was like, yes, it's just a beautiful message, right? The sun breathes, and I love how it says, the sun breathes life into everything he touches. I don't know why they say he, but it doesn't matter. He creates a path of illumination, love, and harmonic balance. The sun can really, and the sun does affect us. And right now, the sun is sending a lot of energy to Earth. So the sun has these flares, solar flares, and we've been experiencing a lot of those lately, which can lead to a lot of symptoms throughout your body. And I'm getting a lot of pressure in my head, a lot of headaches, major headaches. Just because there's this higher level of this beautiful frequency coming to Earth and our bodies aren't used to it. So you could be experiencing really extreme exhaustion, tons and tons of energy, or headaches, or pressure around your third eye, pressure around your head here. There's just so many things that can happen because of this change in energy that's hitting the Earth, and because we are ascending too, right? So we're up leveling the frequency of us as human beings and also the Earth, right? Call on your warrior energy and move to the beating rhythm of the sun's vitality and essence. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. Allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the sun card arrives. And that, it's kind of like, lots of times when it's a sunshiny day, what I notice is so much people are so happier. They're just happier. The sun brightens, but you can also be that sun for other people. And I talked about in that my message yesterday, right? It's like really be choosing to be this bright light for other people. Like increase your energy. The breathing that we do at the end of these videos helps to bring in this beautiful love and light, and then you get to expand your love and light out into the world, right? This is something so simple every single person can do, right? Everybody can do. All right, reading from the book, Parallel Universes of Self. What we're talking about here today is having a emotional state already in you. So sometimes we believe that made me angry, but in many cases, the anger was already within you, and that just triggered and brought it up. So you had brought up the emotion and you expressed the emotion. So often we have bottled up and pushed down emotions within our body, but when something happens, it brings up the emotion and then we express it. And so we think that caused me to be this way. Most of the time, and this is what I've been learning the last few years, and I have changed drastically from being really, I'd get angry really fast. But I noticed that, especially driving, right? It's like, that's not it. The driver is not my cause. The anger is already there. So I asked myself, what anger is still within me that came up in such a flurry, came up whoa, had to be expressed, which is fine. But it's okay if you're alone in your car, right? It's like, oh, it's not just the driver. There's angry. Why? Because of this. And now I know right away what it is, right? And I tell myself, I'm like, you're not just angry about the driver. You know what you're really angry about. This, because you haven't dealt with this in your life, or this is still a thing, or you're avoiding this, or you're resisting this part of your life, or this, you still haven't done this. There's always something behind it, right? So angry people act angry. So when people respond to you in an angry way, it is not usually because of you. It's because they had that within them already. And something you said brought up the emotion. It was almost like their body's like, oh, I'm going to express it. Oh, this is the last straw. This is something. I finally get to lash out. So we don't want to be, if you look at them and go, it's not that, it's not me, it's not me. They may be reacting to me and saying it's me that made them angry, but it's not me. They were angry. So we know this when we experience something like if I am having a really great day and it's beautiful summer, warm day, and I'm having so much fun, but something happens or someone cuts me off or whatever, I don't overreact. It's just like, oh, whatever, buddy. Because my state of being in that moment is really happy. And so these little things don't upset me. They just don't. But if I'm in a state of kind of like that, then if something like that happens, then it's just, right? It just comes out. So that's proof. Look for that next time you are triggered or angry or whatever. Look for that. Same with fear and worry. People feeling scared, right? It's like you already have that fear within you. You have fear that you can't handle yourself. You have fear that you can't trust men or whatever, right? You already have that fear. That person in front of you is just showing you that it's there. Because for me, it's just not been something in my life, because everybody has their life path, that I've had to deal with any type of assault or bad treatment from men. I've never had that, ever. It's just not my life path. So when I walk, let's say I've traveled a lot alone. And sure, sometimes I'm a little scared and worried, but mostly I walk like I'm fine. I've never been hurt before, so I'll never be hurt. That's just my belief, right? Whereas someone else may be so fearful to travel alone and so fearful to walk down a street alone, thinking, oh my God, I might be attacked because I feel unsafe. You already feel unsafe in your body, right? So when you can finally begin to feel safe and confident and say, I am trusting that I'm going to be safe and okay, which that may not even happen in a lifetime, right? That may be something because that's your life path, is to work through this and that lifetime, which is not great, right? We all have our challenges. We all have something that we need to overcome. So we're going to be faced with it over and over again in this life, right? So just notice that, like when you understand this, your reactions become a valuable tool for expansion. Why am I reacting to this? Oh, right, because underneath that all, this is what I'm really feeling. This is what I still haven't dealt with, right? This is what I still need to heal. The most deep changes can be made while an undesired event is happening because you have the awareness, this is why I'm overreacting in that way. And then the next time, the emotional charge is less because you have the awareness. Oh, here I go again. I feel like I'm getting caught up in that. I realize that it's because of this and my past. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths. This is me driving now. A driver will be acting whatever, and I'll go, rah, 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 and then I'll be, oh, it's okay. I can't change him, that person or whatever, let him do. Not going to affect my day. My day is great. Someone driving bad can't affect my day, right? I change it almost instantaneously. So it gets easier and easier every time you practice that change. Unwanted events are therefore a perfect opportunity for a reality shift, right? It's like, oh, I didn't expect this and I reacted that way. Oh my God, like I caught myself reacting the way I used to be. This happens to me. But wow, that was I realized that and I caught myself and I changed and I switched. And that's a good thing. It's like, I'm proud of myself. I didn't overreact like I usually do, right? How do I want to react to this? And that's what we just ask ourselves. Which version of me is reacting like this? My old past version or the version I am now choosing to be? So all this is just awareness and it's just part of growing as a human. So I don't get mad and upset with myself anymore if I find myself going back into an old habit or pattern that I am working on getting over. I just go, oh, here we go. Okay, well, good. You caught it. You caught it. That's a great awareness. That's a great awareness. Take some deep breaths. Boy, I feel like overreacting. Boy, I feel like yelling. Boy, right? You can feel that you want to react in a certain way, but you get to go, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing not to, right? And then later you'll be like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I didn't. Way to go. Be proud of yourself. You're evolving, you're changing, you're growing, you're expanding. It's a choice. You're doing the best you can every day. Let it be. And like me today, being triggered so often. Oh my God, I'm being lazy. I shouldn't be doing this. And then I'm scrolling because I'm like, I should be doing something. I should be doing something. So then I'm scrolling thinking this is taking my attention away from my feeling guilty, which is just, then I feel bad about that, right? Anyways, gotta learn. Lessons to learn. All right, have an amazing night day. It's my night. Have an amazing day. Take some deep breaths. Inhale, breathing in this beautiful love and light. Exhale, let go, release, release, release. You are perfect as you are. Everything is working out okay. You are fine. You are perfect. Everything's okay. You are human. Inhale, lengthening up through the spine. Filling yourself with love and light. And exhale, bringing your energy down, 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 releasing down to the center of the earth. Then bringing up the beautiful, loving earth's energy up, up, up through your whole body, up to your crown, imagining this beautiful white light. And then as you exhale, bring that beautiful white light down into your body, through your whole body, down through your legs, into the center of the earth. And then bring that beautiful, loving earth's energy up into your heart center. Opening up, expanding through your heart, breathing in deeply, and then exhale from the heart out, spreading your beautiful love and light to the world. And then inhale beautiful love and light into your heart, expanding your beautiful energy, and then exhale and grounding that through your whole body, down, down. Growing like you're growing roots in the center of the earth. That keeps you grounded, stable, safe. You're always safe. You're always safe. Hand on your heart. Everything's always working out for me. Every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. Every moment is a new moment. Every moment is a chance for me to make a new decision. Every moment is for me to start on a new path. I accept myself fully and completely for who I am right now. I love myself. I know that I'm always growing. I get to expand. I get to learn. I get to be better in each new moment. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day. And I will see you in the next video.